calm, chill vibe. Hello, beautiful. My name is Dennis. I'm a psychic medium, and we're gonna talk about my mediumship and guidance deck, Heaven's Bridge. I'm a creator of those beautiful decks, which you can get on my website, link in the bio. Today, I'm gonna show you my decks. I'm gonna tell the story behind it, and I hope you're gonna enjoy that. That's not gonna be a long video, so sit back, relax, and let me tell you about my cards. So I've been doing tarot readings since 2009, 2010. I've been drawn to tarot since around 2002. I'm a self-taught psychic medium. No one taught me to do this. And in the beginning of my mediumship journey, I was searching for some instrument that will help me to confirm what I see. I needed some cards that tell me, Dennis, this is exactly what you see, don't doubt yourself. So I eventually got one and only mediumship deck that existed back in the days. It calls Talking to Heaven. This is an amazing deck. I'm so grateful for this person who made this. Unfortunately, I do not remember his name. I think it's James something. And I want to tell you that that was an amazing deck for me to start. But unfortunately, there were no other decks like that. There was just 40 cards or 44, something around it. And it's really helped me in my readings. It is really absolutely helped me in my readings in the beginning to prove myself that I see or hear the right stuff. And eventually, one night, I couldn't sleep, and at 3 a.m. I decided that I need to make my own mediumship deck. First of all, I thought about different stuff. Well, how I'm gonna draw it? Who's gonna make me covers? Where I'm gonna find the money? Who's gonna print it? And how will I import it to my country? Where I am, where I'm new, and it's just my second year in this country. I don't know nothing. But I stopped myself there and I said, Dennis, if you need that, you will get there. But let's do this one step at a time. We're not jumping over the steps. So at first I thought, okay, what do I need now? I need to write the messages. How many messages I need? What do I want? And until 7 a.m., I've made around 400, 300, 400 messages. I don't remember, that was a lot. And I decided that I want to have two decks. One is gonna be the mediumship deck with the direct messages from your loved ones. This is it. You can see some sort of messages like, I cross over with ease, I feel no more pain, our love remains eternal, I'm with my loving family. There are a lot of stuff which is very personal from the spirits. And another deck is the guidance deck. I don't think I need to explain what is guidance, but for example, look closer at your surroundings. It's influence your mindset. Something like that. So it's more guidance, right? When you combine those two decks, you don't need any other decks for your mediumship reading. You don't need any other decks to communicate with those who pass away and those who you love. This is the perfect decks to pass the grief in the moments of grief. You won't find anything better than this for this particular moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you my decks. No, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more how it's went through. So in the morning, my friends who I've met in the area that I live for about like 6 months back in the days, I met a friend. He was a Russian guy. He just moved to Australia. So he called me and said, Dennis, let's go have a coffee. We went him for a coffee and I told him the story that I decided to make my own decks. I already made messages, but I have no idea who's gonna be my digital artist, who's gonna help me with creating everything. And he said, Dennis, I'm actually a digital artist. I was like, no way you are. No way you are. And he said, yes, I am. Yeah, I can help you out. And I was like, well, I don't have much money, but I can offer you this amount. I need to do this, this, and that. And he said, well, easy, let's do this. I was shocked completely. The other day, the same day I decided to do this. You see, the already second step is complete. And then we start working on it. We work on it less than a month and we finished both of the decks. Less than a month. That was amazing. Fast. I guess he was also into this. So in the moment while we were creating those cards, so I went to Taobao, I found a lot of printing services in China, and I found the one that matched my budget, I found the one that matched my needs, and I found the one that have the paper I need, they understand what I want, and I was blessed completely. So they take care of everything, shipment, packaging, everything. I was so shocked how fast it's complete. Less than 3 or 4 months. I think it was 3 months exactly from the moment I had the idea that night at 3 a.m. until I got this in my hands. 3 months. 3 months. You won't believe that. And in the last months, I found the money to print it. It cost me pretty much $10,000 to make those cards. And I was extremely blessed. And I thanks universe for helping me to make my dream come true and accomplish that kind of chapter of my life. I think it's just first deck. I have so many things in my head that I want to achieve, but I need to first sell those ones. And let me show you a little bit how it went. So this one, a mediumship deck. This one is about direct messages from your loved ones who pass away. So we have in the, oh my God, I even did the ACBN number. I had no idea how to do that, but I managed to do this. So we have a sneak peek of the cards there, a message from me, a description, and as you can see, there is a woman with a kid on it, and when you open, there's no woman with a kid because they went for guidance. This is a message from me how to use it, and you can pull it up and take the card easily. Let's see again. Yes, look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful it is. Amazing. I'm so proud of myself. You won't believe how. Okay, let's start from the pictures. So the motif was a Genshin Impact. By the way, these decks are so popular in Japan. I have a lot of orders from Japan now. And yeah, these kind of pictures we have. I love most of it. This one is my favorite deck ever for mediumship. I mean, there's only one from James and one mine at this moment. There's no more decks for mediumship readings. You don't have to be psychic to do my cards. You're already psychic. You was born to communicate with your loved ones. You just maybe never try, or I have no words. I hope you like my cards. And let me show you the guidance deck. Put this one here. And we open the guidance deck. So the guidance deck, I don't need to explain what it is. It's a guidance to get the messages from your loved ones. Guidance messages. And we're having a kind of similar vibe, but a little bit deeper blue with a sneak peek of the cards, ACBN number as well. A message from me as well. You can see a boy on the bridge, and here you see nothing. Message from me, how to use those decks. This is a magnet box. This one is expensive. I wanted to have this kind of expensive touch. Same, we have the strip. Pull it up, very easy. Very nice. And let me show you. Look at this. Beautiful. As I said, we have a little bit deeper blue, different motif, and more abstract since it's guidance. But they're absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. You don't need to understand pictures because all you need is the text. All you need is the text below every draw. Those are my lovely cards. I love those decks so much. And first of all, I want to say thank you everyone who did order those decks. If you didn't order yet, you are welcome to go to my site and get those decks for yourself. You need to know that if you buy both of the decks, you get a discount. You don't have to have any skills to use those decks to pass through your grief or to just communicate with your loved ones that you miss a lot. And I hope you find what you're looking for, and I'll see you soon in my videos. Bye bye.